Hey, how are y'all doing? It's Bradley Richardson, Advanced Adulting, and thank you for joining. Hear me live. Joining me here live um, this evening. I encourage you to use the comments and let me know what's going on. You might hear old moose in the background barking. But what we're going to talk about today is Gen X, older job seekers, people in your 40s, 50s, and beyond. And yeah, even if you're in your 40s, you're considered an older job seeker right now. And we're going to talk about the job market and what you can do. Specifically, I titled this, Are Older Job Seekers the New Unemployables? Well, that's not clickbait. That's not hyperbole. Last week, Korn Ferry, the largest search firm on the planet, executive search firm on the planet, uh, issued a report. And they claimed that there are a number of people who are the new unemployables. And largely those folks are going to be folks who are older job seekers, folks who are more white collar oriented, more executive management oriented, and how not only has the job market changed, it will never go back to the way that it was. And that a lot of these people who are struggling to find work right now will continue to and may never, they say, they mean, they made it sound so draconian. They made it sound like, they'll never work again. But you may never work like you used to work again. Okay. That I agree with. And that's what we're going to talk about briefly here today. So again, thanks for joining me, and use the comments. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you're from, and let me know what you think as well. Okay. So very quickly, here's the scoop. And if you are new joining me, let me know that too. I'm a 5-time author, 2-time bestseller, creator of Advanced Adulting. I also had spent almost 15 years as an executive recruiter, as a headhunter. I have written career books. I've worked with some of the top companies in America. I've worked for the big, I was a managing partner in one of the big firms, and yeah, I know how things work. And it's not pretty, okay? And a lot of the stuff that you hear out there from career coaches and you read on LinkedIn about update your skills and all, it sounds great. It's bullshit, okay? It's bullshit. I mean, it's not how things really, really work, okay? And I've been doing a lot here on YouTube and some other things lately, helping people really see behind the scenes, okay? And understand what goes on. And I did that through about ageism. We talked about hidden ageism and what that looks like, the veiled words like overqualified and things like that. And how do you respond and how do you handle those things? Okay. So we talked about that. We talked about how do you handle rejection, because it is very personal. But what's funny is I want to talk about this, that Korn Ferry article for a second. Anybody that pops on is the new unemployables. And one of the things I really, look, the rules have changed. Okay. The rules have changed. And I know how frustrating it is dealing with the apps, dealing with LinkedIn, Indeed, ZipRecruiter, all of that, dealing with someone who is probably your kid's age, who doesn't understand what you did, what you do, what you did. They lack critical thinking skills, and they don't have the ability to understand, hey, I can push you forward and really make your case for you. They don't. And that's part of it too that a lot of people don't understand, is that no one's going to. They're really not. Okay. An in-house recruiter or corporate recruiter, they are completely ineffective. Okay. There are some very good ones out there. Okay. There are some good ones. But for the most part, they are overworked, understaffed, have too many recs, and not enough power to sit there and go up against an executive and say, no, you really need to talk to Susie Q over here, because she, I know she doesn't fit exactly what you're thinking, but here's what she brings to the table. She's not going to do that. Agency recruiters are a little different. They might go to bat for you, but it's unlikely. Okay. Why? Because they only get paid. And this is what I did. Okay. You only get paid if you place somebody. Okay. And you can, your promotion, your tenure at that company isn't secure on whether or not the hiring manager likes you or not. Okay. But so you're going to go to bat for somebody a little harder if you see they're making a mistake. But at some point, if they go, hey, you know what? I don't want to talk to this guy over here. Okay. Give me what I want. Great. I got 5 people in the wings. Okay. And so I'll tell you about that in a second. You can join me on Wednesday. I'll put a link here. Join me on Wednesday. I'm doing a whole workshop. I did it last week too for a number of people on how to beat ageism and rejection if you're an older or Gen X job seeker. So we're doing a workshop on that on Wednesday. But what I want to say about this is Korn Ferry has it right when they said it's the new unemployables. Some of these people, some of us, all of us, will you work again? Yeah, but you may never have a full-time job again. You may never. I know my dog's going crazy. He's doing battle with the pool cleaner. Okay. You may never work again like you used to. You may never have a full-time job again. You may never work for a large corporation again. You may never have benefits again. And I know before you think, screw you, Bradley. Thanks, Prophet of Doom. I'm just keeping it real here. The way that we work now has changed dramatically. And I know that a lot of people who I coach and work with, and even on the seminars that I do, they're like, hey, I'd like to get a full-time position. I know you'd like to, and I hope you do. And we can work towards that. But you need to get your head in a space where work is going to look very different. And thinking of it in terms of, because work, one, how you find a job, and how we did it even 10 years ago is dramatically different. That plus the idea of projects, the idea of consulting, the idea of things piecemeal, the idea of 1099 and contracts, all of those things, that's something that you're going to have to patch it together, because the idea of, you may part-time, entrepreneurial endeavors, side gigs, all of these things. Okay. These are the things that's how work is going to look now. Okay. And, it has nothing to do with you personally. And I'm telling you, that's the hard part. That's the hard part for a lot of us, because we played the game, we did it right. We got to this point, we put our head down, and now we find ourselves going, God, I'm screwed on this. I did what I was supposed to, and now this is how I'm paid back. Not the fun answer, but I do want to share with you that it is possible. Now, the last thing I want to say on this real quick before I run, and again, I want you to check the link below, okay? Because this is the key point here. That Korn Ferry article was talking about, job seekers today are going to have to use keywords and tweak their resume and become comfortable with AI and do things so they can be picked up by the systems. Yes, however, I'm a big advocate of breaking the rules. I told you the old rules don't work anymore. Well, some of the new rules don't work for us. And what I mean by that is the new rules don't work for people our age, because the deck is stacked, okay? Because we have lost control. So yeah, if I use AI and I rewrite my resume and I put these certain keywords in here and hopefully I'm picked up by the algorithm and this is this and this, you have no hope. You just don't, okay? I think you should do it, sure. You should also buy a lotto ticket. But I believe, and I know because I've been there, like I said, I was a recruiter for over 15 years at the highest levels. I've written books on this. I'm also Gen X. I've experienced the bullshit of trying to make your case. And I'm telling you, how we, the collective we, are going to succeed moving forward, or going to be being seen and getting indoors and being a little abrasive in a way, being a little Gen X, being a little in your face of going, hey, because here's the thing. If we play by the rules of, I'm going to put my resume out there and I'll do this. Look, again, more often than not, a human will never see it. Will never see it. And so here you are thinking, and then we take it personally. Oh, well, I suck. And it goes down the line, right? This sucks. They suck. I suck. Okay. I don't care how confident you are. You don't suck. Okay. We just got to do it differently. And how that happens means not playing by the rules, not doing what they say. Well, you need to follow the process and do this. Because here's the thing. If it's swirling the toilet and going to go down, you need to take control and take your shot and get in front of a human who has the power to say yes, not the power to say no. All the HR people, the junior recruiters, all of those people, all they can do is say no. You realize that, right? They can't say yes. They can say no. Well, they can put me forward to the next level. You know what? You are. I know my dog's doing nuts. Hey, Moose. Again, he's doing battle with the pool cleaner. We've played by the rules too much, and I'm telling you, you're gonna get knocked out. You're not even gonna get an at bat. You're not even gonna get on deck. Okay. And then if you do, then there's so many different things they'll do to couch it of, well, you're overqualified. You got too much experience. You're going to be happy here or not? Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to circumvent a lot of this. Okay? I'm going to show you how to circumvent this. So join me Wednesday. I'm doing a 90-minute seminar on Zoom on how you can fight ageism and rejection if you are a Gen X or older job seeker. Okay? God, I know my dog's going nuts. I know I'm making some crappy comments from people. Your dog's going crazy. I know that. Okay? Look, again, the rules have changed. The rules are different. Okay? And it's up to us to break them a little bit because, look, nobody upon nobody will be your biggest fan, cheerleader, advocate, except for you. Okay? And just, spray and pray, sending an email, hopping on there, look, and I'll tell you how it works. Okay? I'm going to tell you exactly how everything works, what people are thinking, what the hidden things are, and what you can say and do to make your case. That's it. Okay? All right. I gotta go take care of these crazy dogs. So thank you for being here. Thanks for your patience. Thank you for subscribing. Again, my brand is Advanced Adulting. I've been doing this and coaching people and helping people navigate midlife and beyond for a number of years. And one of the biggest things that we deal with in midlife, besides your relationships and aging parents and all of this, is your career. It's your career, okay? And I happen to have a lot of experience in this. So join me on Wednesday. Follow me. Subscribe and join me with the link there. Check it out, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.